G'day mates, it's Sid here again, and today I'm here to talk to you about the V-matrix system and Nodestones. So the reason for this video is because a lot of pre-existing players and new players that have joined Maplestory with the introduction of the 5th job are finding it a little hard to grasp the concept of the V-matrix system. So how does the V-matrix system work? It's a new network or system introduced in the 5th job which will enhance your gameplay. It's a little different from your previous job advancements where you've been issued a set of skills which you can use and max out to obviously enhance your gameplay. The V-matrix gives you a lot more customizability and it gives you a better gameplay overall. Now, firstly, the Nodestones that you obtain will obviously be the ones that will give you your cores to enhance your gameplay. So they will drop from any of the new 5th job content area, Arcane River. Once you obtain your 5th job, you'll be able to unlock a place called Arcane River, which has 3 continents: Vanishing Journey, Choo Choo Island, and Lachlan, 2 of which have been released at the moment: Vanishing Journey and Choo Choo Island. Lachlan to be released soon. Now, that being said, Vanishing Journey or Choo Choo Island, all the mobs have a chance to drop the Nodestone. So don't be worried about farming. Also, don't be worried if you're not getting too many. The drop rate is fairly low, so it might be a little difficult to get a lot at the start, but you'll get the hang of it. So when you obtain a Nodestone, it will pop up in your use inventory. You can simply double click it to open it. When you open it, it will reveal what core you'll get. It may or may not be for your class. If it's not, there's still things that we can do with it. Unfortunately, you cannot physically use it, but like I said, we can use it for something else. Now, once you unlock it, obviously there's 3 different types of cores that you can obtain. You can view that in the V-matrix system. So first of all, the V-matrix system, when you open it, is going to be an interface under the 5th job skill tab. The V-matrix, as I said, is a network which will allow you to enhance your gameplay. So when you hit level 200 and obtain your 5th job, you'll automatically be issued with 4 slots unlocked, which you can use for 4 different nodes or cores. And every 6 subsequent levels, you can actually unlock 1 more slot. So the higher level you are, the better and the bigger the advantage you have over players who have less. Now, moving on, the 3 types of nodes that you can obtain are skill nodes, which obviously give you a new skill, whether it be a 5th job skill, a decent skill, or a all-class skill. Boost nodes, also known as tricores or enhancement nodes, are cores which give you enhancements to 3 pre-existing skills from your job, ranging from either 1st job to 4th job. Now, I'll go into a little bit more detail about these very soon. And last but not least, special nodes. They're little purple cores which will give you specific skills or special skills every now and then, and they have a duration. Now, to talk to you more about the tricores, the way you use the cores is obviously to double click it, and if there's an open slot, you can just simply equip it. Now, the way I want to explain to you guys is the tricores can be used. However, there is a system which you use. So you cannot use an tricore which is identical in the leading skill. Now, the way to identify the leading skill is through looking at the little area here, so or by hovering your mouse over it. When you hover your mouse over it, you'll notice that the first skill on there is your leading skill. So in my situation here, the example is Song of Heaven being the leading skill, and the other 2, Trifling Wind and Stormbringer. Now, tricores have a perfect tricore. A perfect tricore means a tricore which has 3 of the skills which are your main skills, so the ones that you use most commonly or frequently. Now, in my situation, these 3 skills listed on the screen are the most important and the main ones that I use, hence being the perfect tricore. So what happens when I want to max out the tricore, or the percentage damage, right? The way to is by using multiple cores. But how can I use 3 of the same skills when I cannot use the first leading skill? The way around that is by using another core with the same 3 skills but in a different orientation. In other words, with a different leading skill. So for example here, Song of Heaven, in this situation, Stormbringer. Exact same 3 skills but in a different orientation. Now, the maximum level you can obtain on the tricores or any core is level 25. Once you hit level 25, you can no longer enhance the core further, and it will actually give your skills a maximum level of 25 per tricore. The maximum level you can enhance any skill is level 50. So if you go to skill tab, you'll notice that there are skills which can be enhanced to level 50. Now, for example, my Song of Heaven, master level is level 50, current level 50. So with every milestone you reach level 20 enhancement, you'll actually get a different skill set, whether it be match targets or in this situation critical rate, or I'm not too sure what else is there, but I'm sure there might be more. Level 40, you'll unlock monster defense ignored, which is very crucial for pretty much everything nowadays. So that being said, once you hit level 50, you'll get additional final damage. In this situation here, 100%. Now, final damage is not just 100% additional damage to your skill. It's actually the damage that you deal. So for example, if I hit 100 million, by doing an extra 100%, I actually hit 200 million. So it's very important you max out the perfect tri-cores for your main skills as early as possible. That's why I said don't randomly enhance cores just because you have cores to enhance. So what do? When you come, if you have any cores that you don't need or are not perfect for you or can't be used by your class, you can come down to the Lake of Oblivion in the Arcane River, Vanishing Journey, the main town. There's a gentleman called Arkel. Speak to him. I want to enhance or craft a node. Click on that and you'll be given an interface called the V matrix nodes, and this is where you can see all your nodes. Now when there are nodes that you don't want, for example this skill, I can disassemble it and it will give me node shards. Now you might be wondering to yourself, what are node shards for? Node shards are used for crafting different skills, but before that, the disassembling for the nodes actually gives you specific amounts. So tri-cores like these will only give you 10 node shards per disassemble. Skill nodes, as I show here, or as explained previously, that unlock a skill will give you 40 node shards, which is significantly higher. And last but not least, the purple tri-cores, the special cores, will give you 50. Now, as I said to you before, you might be wondering, what do I do with the node shards? So the thing to do is go into the node crafting, obviously, and search up the skill that you need. Remember, you can only use skills that are applicable to your class, so don't go crafting other classes because you cannot use them. Also note, when you're searching for skills, they are case sensitive, so don't type it in all lowercase, it will not come up. Now in my situation, I want to enhance my 5th job skill, but I don't have it at the moment. I can craft it, and voila, crafted. Now also one thing to mention is the crafting of nodes varies in the node shard requirements, with any random node being 30, so that's the normal node shard, nodestone, sorry, which will give you a random core again for 30, a leading skill for an enhancement core being chosen as the leading one for 70, 140 for skills, and 250 for special purple nodes. Now once you obtain your nodes, you can go back and instead of disassembling it, you can go enhance, and select a core and enhance yourself to the next level, and hopefully. So each node will give you 50 experience. Obviously the curve to max out the core to 25 is very difficult. As I said, the max level is 25. It's an astronomical amount that you need to get to level 25. Now don't fret. Like I said, you can use 3 tri-cores and it will be sweet. Now, the way to enhance the cores is actually by looking at the leading skill again. It doesn't matter what the other 2 skills are, as long as you have the same identical leading skill, you can use it to enhance. And it will not only enhance the leading skill, but all the other 2 skills. So you can simply right click and enhance, select the skill which is identical to the leading skill, select it, OK, and there you go, and enhances. Now each time enhances, it gives a little bit more experience, and you can view your current status by clicking on the node and it'll show you. Now that being said, that's pretty much all there is to the V matrix and how that works. Like I said, it's not a complicated process, but it is something that you obviously will have to look into to identify the best cores to use for your class and the perfect tri-cores. Be a little patient. You're not always going to get the perfect tri-core straight away, but it's worth the wait for you to enhance the correct tri-cores rather than a random tri-core. Also, one thing to note is a drop rate does affect them. I currently farm on about 180% drop rate gears, a Wolf Underling which is 2 times drop, and a 2 times cash up coupon. That will net me roughly about 40 Nodestones per hour. Obviously there are people who have been able to attain about 50 node stones per hour. Um, it is a low drop rate for those who don't have drop rate, so don't fret. Just take a bit of time out, farm a little bit. The experience is great here, and it really does enhance your gameplay. Uh, like I said, 100% final damage is astronomical. It's amazing. Now, don't forget, you also want to enhance your fifth job skills, obviously, if they're useful for you, and play around with the V matrix, see what works out best for you. Don't be afraid to send me a message if you have any queries. I'm happy to give you guys a hand wherever possible. And if you guys need further clarification, please feel free to ask me and I'll be happy to clarify. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Enjoy.